Last week, we talked about page 1 of the exclusive right to sell agreement and what each sections mean. So now we're going to go into page 2 and we'll see how far we make it. Come back next week because next week we'll continue on with the contract. We're going to start off page 2 talking about title insurance in section 6. What this says is that you as the seller have the ability to furnish a buyer evidence of a good title through the title insurance based on what the purchase price is. The next section, section 7, talks about closing protection. This says that you as a seller have the right to request a closing protection letter. And what this letter does is it protects you from any party, the realtor, the title company, anyone from running off with your money. This next section is what most people want to negotiate through. This is the listing firm's fee. Now understand that your listing is owned by the brokerage, not the agent. And so when your property sells and you pay a commission, that commission check is written to the brokerage and then they will in turn pay their agent. Part A is going to dictate what percent of the purchase price you as the seller will pay to the listing firm. It also talks about any dollar amount for professional services rendered here in section A. Now in section B, what this says is that if another brokerage, okay, so let's say your listing is with us here at Better Homes and Gardens and the buyer's agent works for a different brokerage. What section B says is that if there is another brokerage involved, that you will allow your listing firm to pay that other brokerage so that the agent on the other side can get their commission check. Section 9 is going to talk about your expired listing conditions. And essentially what this is going to say is that your listing period is from point A to point B. And once it's expired at point B, any number of days beyond that expiration date, you will agree to honor the paid commission of the listing firm's fee in section 8 to that firm. So there is an exception to section 9, and that states that if your listing period with this brokerage expires and you in turn relist with a different brokerage, you are only responsible for paying one brokerage, and that is the current listing firm. Now I know that 3 minutes of contract reading is enough for one day, so we're going to stop there and we'll pick up on page 3 next time. Y'all have a great week.